Welcome back, guys, and welcome to the 100 subscriber specials, where today, every time I get jump scared or scared in general, I have to eat this hot sauce I made yesterday, which is habanero and ghost pepper. I'm gonna die, but it's gonna be very entertaining. So every time I do get scared, big ass spoon of sauce. I'm fucked. It's only, what, 2 months late? And the game I'm playing today is the Scarlet Hallow. I know very little about this game, as always, but it's all scary, a little bit fun. We live in the city of... Shit, I have to think of a funny joke. I couldn't think of things, we're just going with bread. I write this stuff, I have to go with the hot. Even though in person, I'm very much, I mean, come on, we have to go with hot. It's right there. We're gonna go hot, power build, just go for that. And of course, to start this off, I have to go with the little one to start. Round 1. Okay. God dang. For a moment, you're hazy of the details. For exactly. Yes. Because using this bus with the many others that came before, but as your mind continues to exert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousins. The bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops. The seedy deposits that feel unsafe even in the middle of the day. You won't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt, seems like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with that side of the family. Deal before reading. Fortunately, none of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hallow. So anyway, that's what I was saying. Why does he look like a worm on the string? He does. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to me for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. First you thought he was being friendly. There were several hours of sort of caution. My tongue's numb. I was up in Maryland, looking for work, but mostly messing around when I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddy were doing our usual prank stuff. You know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that kind of... Was this Jake Paul? Wait, what? You know, teen stuff. This girl comes up to swing her purse, and like she's gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. He actually hit my friend. He said it hurt a lot, so I guess he really was mad and not just playing. Ow! I swallowed the seed wrong and hit it right in the back of my throat. But she kept swinging. And soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into her harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and finished her out. And fished her out. Oh god dang. And her phone got stuck, she couldn't call the cops, and we ended up hanging all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that. We've off and on for about a year. That was pretty serious. What is wrong with this guy? About 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me. Like for real, and geez, you haven't even get mad at me if you want to like kill somebody. What is wrong with this guy? You say you're trying to break up with him? You can't even begin to imagine what that might feel like. Nobody breaks up with you. I honestly can't see anybody's ever try to break up with me. Oh. Yeah, hey, yeah. I should have not sounded like unhinged to someone like you. If anyone ever does try to break your heart, you might be surprised how it changes you. I honestly could have killed them. Wait a minute. This is every generic prank influencer from 2010. Anyway, she's giving birth to a son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on the bus to New York or something instead. I always wanted to go there. I'm done with this bullshit. Alright, maybe you got a point. I guess New York will always be waiting for me. Where am I heading? Scarlet Hallow. Oh, the holler, huh? That's what they call the hollows on the mountain, you know. So I was kicking my ass. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the hollow, you see. That's always a big listen or two at the boards there. I never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. Haven't heard from them in a while. Think about it. I'll see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Oh, they didn't die. I guess phone for once focus on something other than you. Oh, this is it. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me, or on to talk to. Yeah, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. About peanuts, I got them at the gas station a few bucks a bag. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you'd eaten more than me. Plus, they're dropping all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking a dog up establishes a few facts about who you are. Protein. No thanks. Not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left on your journey, pal. Assuming nothing wrong, best you have them on hand. I don't like this guy. You just left the peanut. Just like that, you're alone. Stranger's peanuts soaking the seat across from you. You can actually get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hallow, end of the line. Almost there. Just still gonna be there later. The bus finally comes to a stop. Its brakes squealing as it pauses you in the front of the Scarlet Hallow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it feels disingenuous. At least there's a kiosk there for a small town like this. I did not read the rest of it. Shit. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up clouds of dust as he pulls away, eager to leave you in this place behind. Hey, Lee. You instantly recognize the one young woman from a few public photos of her Facebook page. She's her cousin, Tabitha. She looks annoying to be here. Her ability to charm her. Your cousin might be annoyed now, but no one's is walking away from meeting you uncharmed. You flash Tabitha the sort of smile that contains every emotion you might need to convey. Relief at meeting your long-lost family for the first time. Profound sorrow at the circumstance needed to make this meeting happen. Slight nervous anticipation. Holy fucking jeez. To build a new relationship. Tabitha, it's so nice to finally meet you. I'm sorry to hear about your mom. And there it is. Thanks. For a brief moment, Tabitha is put at ease before she quickly straightens up. The annoyance returns. Might not be much, but it's progress. Come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Cousin turns emotions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her clambering into the dusty relic. First hot sauce is finally wearing off, I can speak somewhat normally. It doesn't take much driving. With the signs of civilization at the car you're in and the road you're on, Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Sorry, that is an amazing line. I have to pick it. cousin turns to stare at you. I see hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she was something else, but she isn't. I thought you just need to remain silent. Oh. I hate it. That was not reading. The defeated majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarred blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at its perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for so long, longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You hear doors creak on their hinges, and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards and houses instead of swayed and that almost got me. That almost got me. Welcome to our family's humble state. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I want to go wandering around, else you value your limbs, the floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen hallways, I guess. But the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around, so you know it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Oh man, this place is huge. I can't wait to unwind. Yes, the estate is quite large, but be careful about unwinding too much. You don't want to wander off somewhere you shouldn't. You might get some nasty splinters. Follow me. Put your bags on and follow Tabitha through her long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor. You do your best to trace her steps. Look, I'm always going to be what the hell's in that closet? Something's going to be there. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend still listening with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, just fix it for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. You can access the garden through here, but it's pretty wide. I wouldn't if I were you. Ooh. Perfect. I just have that. Awesome, I love peanut butter and jelly. It looks like your famous smile doesn't run in the family. I know, but good for you. Is there a place? Well, aren't you fancy? Well, there's a general store, there's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I won't be going with you. Is it? So that's fulfills your general shopping needs. General store, that describes what it is. Yeah, no shit. Alright. Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. Kiggy. At the cat. I feel betrayed. You should not pet Frou. If she wants to be a pet, she'll let you know. I want to pet the cat. Bastard. Once again, follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. That a wine glass with toothbrush. Ew. Guest bathroom? Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do if you must. Fuck. It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk still untouched in the corner of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Could be cleanup, but your business needs doing, and this is as good as a place as any. You do what you need and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Oh, I'm gonna... Yeah. No. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot has it all. Week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Jeannie wash them last week. Had to endure half an hour rant about her kids to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. The closet's full of all family stuff. You can't hang your clothes up, so you can use the dresser. It should be empty. There's a lot of boxes of stuff lying. Look, I appreciate the effort, but Janet already comes in once a week. It's fine. This is great, way nicer than what I'm used to. Can't say I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in the house is a genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. It's just not an IKEA bedroom, or whatever such nonsense used in the city. Who used to sleep here? When this house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people slept here. Now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Follow me, I'll take you back up the foyer so you can collect your belongings. Fucking watching that guy in the mask. Stuff's gonna start moving around here, I'm not gonna notice it. Didn't mean to do that. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties. So you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. No, that's just rude. Are you sure you're okay? You seem quite upset. I'm fine. I just need to get back to work. We're all set then? I'll see you tonight. Cousin leaves through the front door. Not just you and the sprawling, decrepit estate. Yes. I'm gonna get scared. Except for the lock and chain sealing them shut. Oh, Peter Manjala it is. Beauty. So I'm just checking. I'm gonna have to check all the windows and stuff. Very aggressive ground on your stomach outweighs your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, and a plate and a knife. Search the fridge. Guys, catch a note taped to the room. G&A stay out in all caps. Below it to separate handwriting and the words okie dokie. You open the refrigerator, you feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Take jelly. Lucy's jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. It was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of those few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. Right now it's a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Don't want to touch any of that. Just there. I hated that. Why is so much mac and cheese? Okay. This is not good. I'm just waiting to be jump scared so much. I'm just waiting. Make the peanut butter and jelly. Less than minutes to eat. In front of you. Approach the frou-frou. Frou-frou. Pet her again. I'm not going to stop petting her. We're heading to the town. I believe that's where stuff's going to happen. That's going to be entertaining. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Continue down the path. I don't know how to say that word. Country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the front doors are boarded up. The windows are dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, feeling suddenly as if you're peering into a grave. Pigeon, come. That is the most adorable creature ever. Kill it. Also, for the people who have never seen it before, look up a pug skull. It is weird. Also, don't, because it's weird. The young woman is not to be flustered by your appearance. It's a phenomenon that you are as hot, but you're all too familiar with. Not about Gretchen. She can be very slippery when she wants to be. At the dog. Look at that thing. It's too old for a pug. Saw her tearing up the turf. She's as spry as she ever was. I hope she lives long enough to beat the current world record for the oldest pug. I bet you can make it to 19, don't you, Gretchen? Of course, yeah. 20? The more time we get together, the better. Suddenly I have a bad feeling about her. Bella. It's not often that I see a strange face here in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks. You don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in time for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Maybe. You must be Tab's cousin then, right? That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all alone up in that big house. I realize I'm doing the same voice for both of them, but that's what it's going with. It's all consolation. That's how she is with everybody. I don't want to take it too personally. I'm not sure what it is to say about her state of mind, and still some old grumpy self. Like how the dog looks at who's speaking like an actual dog would. That's a really cool pay attention. Words. I think someone else at the house would be good for her, even though she probably never admitted it. You two friends? Probably closer than most people have gotten to her. Be able to call her a friend. School here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everybody else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We ended up bonding a bit. We were both in the school's production of Midsummer Mid-Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. So you might have expected she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up in the end. Gotcha, and that was that. Oh, if you want to go to town, you must be starving. I just on my way to the diner for coffee. They got amazing biscuits. My treat. Dog is so adorable. Sad man. A pleasant aroma of grease breakfast food hang heavy in the air, in contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate. The diner is filled with the comforts and din of human life. Right. It's been a little bit since anything happened, so I'm going to take another hit. Oh, that was bad. Why do that? Hit straight in the back of my throat, and it's sitting. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. I'm Z, just in time for the funeral. Nice to meet y'all. Hello there, and welcome to the Hallow. You just let us know if you need anything, okay? You nod politely, giving a small if it's you, and still slide into the nearest booth. I can feel that shit. The worst thing about the sauce, not how spicy it is, it just lasts. That one hit straight in the back of my thumb, just sitting. You know, it looks like you'll be the talk of the town for a while. It's not often folks around here meet many strangers, and with you, you're related to, well, folks love to gossip, you know. Hey, Stella, I went ahead and fixed up your coffee. They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella. Ah, shucks, thanks, Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Christian sniffs the bacon and digs in. He's also the hot one. Adopt. You get a limit of refills. Avery pours the frequent brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I am sorry for your loss. If we get the chance to spawn, they're gone. You've gone for the biscuit, they're really good. But I guess we'll get. You've got a week. Maybe get some tomorrow. Anyway, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to swim around town. I'm trying to think if there's any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library. It's supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that'll be a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. So I was thinking maybe I'll check some of these things out. Reading comprehension is horrible. Anyway, those are the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Oh, the Jep's actually been running around the woods pretty often, so if you need a guide, fine. Hey, when I wanted to give you a biscuit, I don't know how. She sends her condolences. Thanks, Avery, it looks great. Pick up the biscuits, delicious and fluffy, nearly crumbles at your touch. The buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite, and you lost your mouth as there was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. That's what a biscuit is! Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. So, has Stella mentioned her famous... Oh yeah, I'm not famous. Stella Science. I'm a YouTuber. What kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. She's doing it good. You should really check her out her channel, see, it's amazing. Also, I'm a little bitch. I ain't I'm scared of a lot of things. Not the like, you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but wound up being my most popular video so far. So the River Runner's cryptid only knows from its single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts, though, they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River. And that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on the camera. Shit. Folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara. It must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary, so I'm not sure what it was. And I'm the only one that saw it with my own 2 eyes. I don't believe in cryptids. She's gonna make me go in there. I'm gonna get scared. I'm gonna have to eat more of this shit. You think I was nuts, but you've been wrong. Personally, I'm a fan of a capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries were missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a stupid gator type situation. Exactly, some exotic pet only sets it free, and now forever roam in the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commoners. The years to come. Speaking of things to do around town, I actually plan on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you want to come along. It's a pretty easy one this week. You wouldn't even have to camp anyway, just go off to that. Wait, no spoilers. Oops, sorry, Avery. It's okay. I should get back to this instead of sitting around chatting with friends. See y'all around. Ooh, baby. Yeah. I'm not sure what to say. It's gonna be skunk ape? It's like Bigfoot, but smelly. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida. But when I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one of her deck, playing tug-of-war with a dog. Okay, smell ape? Florida. That is just a Florida man high on drugs. If playing with dogs, they love to do that. Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky, that sort of thing. The date? Cool. It could be a lot of fun, especially starting on the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, but it's been just me and Gretchen for quite a while. Nothing is better happen to that dog. It will fight someone. Me and I don't know how to say flipper over rocks and following salamanders. Our friends were terrible, but we had a lot of fun. That's all that matters to me. Maybe we'll get the chance to meet them later this week. So you should probably head out if you want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come here, let's blow this popsicle stand. You have a generous tip. It's getting spooky. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's bad. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with rewarded clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know. Following someone you just met into the darkness, the dark forest in search of monsters. You feel strangely calm. The sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets thrill around you as the night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, and a recent smile on her face, and Gretchen, yeah, holding alone in front without caring the what. Gretchen's gonna die. Gretchen, don't you die. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record since, well, last year, of course. Not hot these days, each summer is the hottest yet. Till the next summer, which is always finds a way to be even more worse. This is nice if you chill in the air and see the leaves change. Like, normal cream? That's restoring. Normal sea? Once for a moment, I said this so. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun like skunk eggs. Other than cryptids, were the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than anything cryptid related, of course. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That's weird. Oh, Tenacious Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It has a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans, bottles, and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It's practically solid ground with how much has been compressed, but you can still fall through it if you weren't careful, hence the name. You better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It's all stuff from like the 50s too, which was super neat. Such a few bottles that I kept on my dresser for a little souvenir. Let's move on. Did you hear that? Almost got me. Bastard. Oh, calm down, Gretchen. You're all mutt. Same to you still. You're always jumping on nothing, girl. Ugh. Sorry if I getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were. I'm a creature of darkness, and apparently I'm just old Duke. This gonna die a horrible death. The hell are you looking at for way up out here? Skunk ape? Sorry, I asked. What is this you suckered into coming with you? Well, Dick, aren't you? Is that it? I see. Welcome to Hollow. The music isn't helping. Is that? Can't see it, but there's like specks right next to this guy's head. Can't tell. It's gone. What happened to the specks? Good. I'm kind of gonna number through. That's good. That got me. Wasn't as much that it scared me, so I was like, that's super at ease. I'm just taking it. Yeah. I'm not dealing with my own critics. I'm gonna be too appropriate if a couple of fools with the camera scare away and no sensitive whatnot. What are you hunting tonight? What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You seen around like this recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, still a rich man. Put that damn camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. I can help you out. I'm pretty good at tracking, you know. I learned from the best. That you did, but I have to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. The way you thrump around the woods at night, yelling down a chump, bungus, or what have you. Now it's been getting out for chickens. I lost 3 this week, and I can't afford to lose more than that. Sorry to hear that. But it's one of them skunk ape taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you at all these things. I ain't no skunk ape. What the hell is that? I know exactly what this is. I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there still. I don't care what your little investigation's turned out. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you want to find one in one night of tracking. I know for a fact we've been getting at my chickens. It wouldn't be anything else. telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There's been an actual sighting since 1990, and even those were iffy. Damn, let's kick my ass. Can't believe you got up there on your YouTube saying some river monsters spotted by a couple school-aged Boy Scouts. Yeah, 100% confirmed Indian Appalachian cougars. Or some kind of far-sketch fantasy made up by geezers like me. Made me look like a fool. I read those comments people post on your video. They're calling me all kinds of names for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to sick anybody in. I don't think it's plausible. Don't eat those words when I come carrying. And if you don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. So you're a Duke man? Unless I'm pretty passionate sports fans. Never met one named after the team. Yeah, well, it's born in the name. Wow, you're a fan? Damn straight. I don't think about it just because we're the same gym. I'm gonna let you keep tripping around these woods. Alright, Z. There's no need to cause Duke any more hassle. Just head out. We'll come back some other time. Gladly hear you're finally seeing some sense still. Two running wrong now. Stay safe. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out of that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll get us going around him. Trust me. We don't have anything to worry about from old Duke or his shotgun. I've gone hunting with him before. Oh man, sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. And if we do cross the path, we'll heal him long before it catches wind of us. Spice is kicking my ass, though. So just up this way. Let's go. We go. Oh, bug. I just realized they talked about how the dog's super old earlier. That better not be foresight, whatever the fuck it's called. That dog's gonna die. Or foreshadowing. That's the bitch. Alright, let's look like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? Hands to the camera and take position. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the gorgeous Z, and I find ourselves a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains. We're here on a hunt for an elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Of the most encountered in Florida, the possible relevance of Bigfoot, despite all the southeastern edges of the United States, includes right in this very county. Well, you're gonna glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Steelers. I can take the camera off your hands for now. You'll be able to start the tracking process when the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take it all in this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? Thinking the same thing. Oh, it's because of storm. Your quiet moments with Stella, spoken by her loud, percussive snort. That's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of the herd about a big scary predator like us. Let's check it out. What the fuck? That's another one. Dang, it tastes like ass. And it's gone. What was that deer doing? When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she gets... Let's go out to something. You're too much of a potato. They don't make harnesses that fit potatoes, do they? Now that you mention it, there's something a little off. But it wasn't abscess, maybe a tumor. I like what MOs get those taken care of. It just gets bigger and bigger. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. Don't be hard on yourself. You just aren't accustomed to the sound of the forest yet. When you go out your first few nights hiking, everything sounds like a horrible monster. They'll just sing for each opportunity to shred you to bits, but eventually, you realize it's mostly deers and raccoons. Which probably won't go after you. Here, let's take a quick snack break before we get into the nice activities. Maybe some food helps settle your nerves. Have everything? Like a stellar response. Your mouth's full of delicious snacks. When you finish, but now for now you eat. I spoke none of that right. Oh, that is pretty. That is pretty. Something bad's gonna happen. There's ice in the bottom. See that? So, tell me what it's like in Brad. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? How would you like to visit? I'd rather not say. Sorry, private part. Do you want to ask you what you do for work? Yes. Alright then, I guess it's time to get back to the hunt. Jesus Christ! Yeah, no kidding. Whatever made that sound, never had anything like it, and it's called— the eyes are gone. Here, hold Gretchen from me. Let's check this out. Now it's gonna get scary. Your approach is here, the weak clucks come out from nearby bush. We're eating after all. What the hell is that? Oh shit. Wait, 2-3 feet tall? It's not like hairy either, so I think we can reel out Skunk Ape. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown. Gretchen excitedly pulls you along by her leash. Oof. You okay? Tripped over something weird. Oh no, that poor thing must have been one of Duke's. Oh jeez, it's still alive. Sport the head. Eyes look at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with a fortunate laugh. Wait, looks like Stella slipped on. The thing is barely still attached, but it seems to be at least of this chicken's concerns. What the fuck is that growth? A tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. Duke's chickens, folks. It's not looking good. Hesitant to speculate, but everything seems to be some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that we can do for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that? You what did this to her? What are the whispers? Or that crashed after us that brought us here. Keep them in the trees. One needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she like this all sworn hunting. That just shut up behind her? No. Come closer. Come out, you sons of bitches. Don't shoot them. You'll know what happened. Hear that still? That sounded something peace like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Fuck. Come on, you. All right, name. Let's grab the flashlight and help me look up. Line up a good shot. Get away from them, Gretchen. As the creatures in the headline grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Quick, they're coming in on us. You heroically dive towards Gretchen under one arm, grab the flashlight with the other. This is your moment. Every pull-up you've done, every hill sprint you've ran, every meal you've eaten, all of them had to lead to this. I said, aim that damn thing quick! Yeah, blood trail's pretty hard on this. Guess we know it wasn't mountain lions after all. Though it didn't look like a cryptid I've heard of. Either. This could be one hell of a video. Got to go after this while we have the chance. I thought Gretchen was about to become a snack. Can't go from here. I'll be damned if I let her chase after those things alone. To follow Duke, Stella, and Gretchen into the darkness. Guess I'll die. If you're going to die, it might well be be on your feet, surrounded by other people, rather than in the woods alone by a monster or slow starvation. You feel your nerves and run after Duke and Stella. Push deep into the woods, and all three sounds once again surrounds you. Right. Keep running. Hey, trying to get us lost? Slow down. Is it babies crying? I think they're almost there. The trees are starting to thin out. Oh, the smell. Fuck. There's so many. You're surrounded. Out of your mind? Got dozens of them in the tree. Taking their brood or whatever it is, and putting in these animals. Get out here while we can. Got plenty of footage. We need to get out of here and fast. Just as you follow Stella and Duke in a mad dash through the woods, you too do unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest. And they're highly branched of the trees down on the forest floor, all around you, casually keeping pace with you all out sprint. Trying to hear what they're saying. Yeah, quick, my truck's down this way. Just 3 creatures standing between us and Duke's truck. Oh! Breathe before propelling yourself towards the creature. Punch! His body felt wrong, as if your blow would just collide with a bag of loose organ instead of a living creature. Caught by surprise and not matched by your physical prowess, the creatures will lead back up and scatter into the woods. Species here, at least for now. Get in the truck and get the hell out of here. Duke, do we have to take the truck back? I could just walk those creatures left, I'll be fine. Still? Now's not really the time. Alright, I can do this. Oh no. It was a mountain lion, I can tell that for sure. Yep, guess not. Can't say no what I'm supposed to do with that information though. I suppose the boy and I are in for some long nights trying to guard the rest of them from these things. Still, you good? He doesn't respond. Hell's doing okay. Let's not bother her right now. Just to get out of these woods before something else tries to come after us. I think better just jump on that thing. I'll be alright. Thanks for taking me home, Duke. Anytime, but jeez, Mary and Joseph, what were those things? I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like them. But I got a ton of footage. Nothing really clear, but at the start. Let me know if anything happens with Birdie, okay? It's gonna be a fine, you hear? Better go check with Bo. He'll be worrying about me. You and your friends stay safe. Looks like those things didn't follow us, but well, no point in talking about the butts. Just look out for yourselves. Just fucking sick. He doesn't look right. Oh. Call her. Must be worried about you. God, what mess things must be. I can't believe you punched one of those things. I'm just gonna remain silent. Like, the place isn't far. You should head over now before it gets any later. Let's go. Jesus. Come home. Your way. Go home, Wayne. Can't help tonight. Sorry about that, still. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? Who's this? Hi, Miss Ford. This is Z. Is it okay with come in? Of course. You're in luck. I just poured water for some hibiscus tea. For goodness sakes. They call me Sybil. I don't know how to say that. You're an adult now, after all. Good. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Z. I'm sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a loyal soul. I've been really missing Hollow. And now poor Lynn is gone as well. Do not let me know. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. And I got you saw here. You too. You seem trouble. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff. Not sure if I followed you. I know there's which oils to use for which eggs. I know a bit about classic spiritualism. That's what sort of unexplainables are you talking about? We're gonna do some creatures out in the woods, these things. I don't even know how to describe them. Can't say not much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't the local wildlife, Miss Forrest. Here, I could show you. It's going to stumble. Ah, one of your little videos. What was that? Up in the mountains to the northwest, within the town's limits. Yes. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. Can't go back and it could go get back fine. Oh, no need. Nika. I don't know how to spell. Still be awake. You can lend hers. You better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Wait, Mom. Hi, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato. And Stranger. Hi, Z. Nice to meet you, Can. Yep. Sweetie, I wonder if we could buy you a laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's very important. Oh. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here. The lore. This is graphic. There's a lot of dead and sick animals on this recording. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'll just press play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. What the hell is this? I'm sorry, easy if you had to see this, but seeing I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Oh, Gretchen. Beep beep. So, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine, really. I'm okay. Remain silent. I think the two of you are embroiled in something quite sinister. Ditchlings? My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they're a terrible omen. A sign of great suffering, destruction to come. Mom, come on. Whoever's done this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Z with this tally-poo crap. Sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite the grisly sin in the woods. But just a bird's flock before a storm. The ditchlings congregate before tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is... Jesus, Mom, we've clearly had a rough night. We don't need this. It's okay. This is helpful. Can't rule out that. Not after what we saw. Not if we saw. Yeah, there's so many voices I have to keep track of them, and all of them sound similar. Fine. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw the nest. What were those growths? Punch one of them in the face. You punched one of them? Also, wait. That doesn't make any sense. How can they move like that without bones? I saw him punch one of them with my own eyes. That's a good question. How can they move without bones? Sorry, I had to show you that face. That was fun. Generally, something supernatural is afoot. It's much more likely that it's just misremembering things. Grub-like? Oh. I hate it. gonna jump to any conclusions about something that this out here without knowing, doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that clues it all up. Oh dear, I completely complain about the tea I put on. Let me fix you a cup of tea. I'll help soothe the nerves. I don't know, it's getting late. We should get some rest. I ran on ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. That's wonderful. Yeah, I'd be lying when I said I wasn't eager to get home and start doing some research. I was going around on my unusual forums to see if there's any information on ditchlings, if that's what you call them. That's right. You can go on home now, and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on that online. And then get you some one of my homemade peppermint tea to go. It does really wonders on soothe the soul. Okay, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks. I'll see ya. Bye, Z. Excellent iced or warm. Though with the nights are getting chillier, one's probably be the best. Let's wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Oh, Gretchen. Are you sure you're okay heading up back the mountain alone? It's my number. Call me. Change numbers? I'll see you tomorrow. I don't have much of a choice. Stay safe. Continue down the path. Where the hell have you been? Hey, Tabby. Oh, she met Stella then. And she's gotten you all worked up. That explains everything. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright. Good night. Things changed? You're all alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistles through the house. Gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the net behind you. As you settle in your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. You get back alright? All good. Gonna head to bed, I think. Good idea. Get some good Z's, okay? Ha ha ha, double blunt. I'm not funny. Talk to Mom. Relative safety of this uncomfortable bed. The events of the past evening seemed like something that happened to someone else. But you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in this moment. For now, safe and you're warm. Besides these sounds around me. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but a bad dream. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world. Have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's nice though, but deep down, you can't help but worry about that things will only get worse. Chapter 1? Wow, that's that was why I kept seeing those eyes all night. That's what they were. This is fun. I want to play more. And depending on, of course, how this video performs, I'll play more of it, because I'll record more of this, especially. If people want to see it, I'll record. If not, I'm just going to play for myself, because I just want to do something. That's one of the things I had to record. Who the hell's that? got it. Oof, what the hell is wrong with this town? Don't touch the llamas. Where's there? Don't touch. My bed or hers? Why are there claw marks on the door? That is a way to end this chapter. Yeah, and that's where we're gonna end it. I really hope you enjoyed this because, first of all, the story is cool. The voices I need to work on. Finally celebrating 100 subscribers even though it happened 2 months ago. All the fun stuff. But I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video and you're watching, it's probably like an hour in. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Peace.